Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Different scenery for us today if you're watching.
Upstairs.
We had yellow lighting downstairs.
Was it nice?
Nah. So we're upstairs. Very hot day here in Perth.
Yeah, this boiler room city.
It is.
It's crazy, bro. It's a sauna.
But yeah, once again, happy to be
today.
here. 38, fuck, it's
38
a stinker.
degrees, my God.
So it's been New Year's. We hope you guys had a lovely New Year.
Yep. 2022. This is our 5th year out of high school, bro. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that makes me really...
5 years since year 12.
That makes me uncomfortable.
5 years. We're halfway to 10 years out. Once you're 10 years out of school, bro, my God.
We're going to have the little anniversary.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll make an event
Next
for that.
5 years will be crazy. I
Yep.
reckon it's going to be a lot of fun.
For sure. We have the event. That'll be sick.
February. I can't wait, bro.
The 11th.
February the 11th. Yeah, all the links are in our Instagram bio. Personal and like on the Jamo and Dylan page, PNC page as well.
$10 tickets.
Yeah, so if you're in Perth and want to have fun on a Friday night, come down.
Come along.
It'll be a big night, I reckon.
100%.
A real big night. It's going to be good, mate.
And we've had a decent amount of ticket sales already.
Yeah, it's promising. I'm excited.
For sure.
I can't wait.
So get down there. Bring all your mates.
Yeah,
It'll be a
bring
big
everyone.
night.
Mum, dad, auntie, uncle, who cares? Nan
Make
and
it.
granddad can come. We don't mind.
100%.
Hopefully there's no lockdowns or...
Yeah.
Because obviously the border's open, 5th of Feb?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we just live with it at that point.
For sure.
I don't want no late cancellations.
New Year's Eve.
Yep.
So I found plans.
You have fun?
Yeah, linked up with the PNC lads and just went around to different parties.
Out and about?
Yeah, went to Freo, went to a shocking house party with 7 people. Then we went to
Shocking house
a
party.
mansion, and that was pretty cool.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
and
life's good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But yeah, that was my New Year's. How was yours?
Mixed.
Okay.
Yeah, mixed. Like,
You went to a wedding,
I went to a wedding. So firstly,
an hour and a half out of Perth.
Yeah, east in Northam, right? And Jamo's been to Northam. He's telling me about it. You know, he's saying, mate, I promise you, it's a dump. You know, it's just, it's honestly just
I said
red
it's
dirt.
yeah, red dirt, small town.
And I thought, yeah, it probably will be bad. It can't be that bad though, right? I'm staying positive.
Did you think that I was sort of saying it's worse than it is?
A little bit, yeah, I
you
did.
thought
I
I was
honestly
just being a
did.
bit dramatic.
So then we roll into Northam. I'm thinking, okay, that looking a bit shit at the moment. Like this, you go in a bit more. Then we get to where we're staying, the Duke's Inn, and this place has like 300 reviews, 4.5 star. I thought, okay, we roll into our room, and there's no like bathroom. It's like shared bathroom. So I was like, what the fuck?
Like a
I'm
campsite.
thinking, Carly, what's going on here? She goes, I didn't know. And I
Did
thought,
she book it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I thought,
yeah.
fuck me. Like, straight away, I was like, you know what? Northam's a shithole, like, stupid dump city. It's the worst town I've been to in WA.
Okay.
By a mile, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so bad.
How many towns have you been to? Not many?
Let me think. 1, 2, 3. I reckon like 5 or 6
Okay,
around.
and it's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst.
All right. What else was bad about it?
Like you said, the scenery is non-existent. You know what I mean? And then, but we weren't in the room for too long because then we went to the wedding. The wedding was about 15 minutes north of Northam at an estate. Again, the estate was a bit
Dumpy?
It was, because again, it was just like dirt. Like there was
Okay.
one nice grass area where they did the ceremony. But my God, that ceremony was warm, bruv. Like there was a big, I guess you could call it like a house on the estate.
Yeah.
With grass, and that was like a nice bit. And so, you know, the bride and the groom, they're in the shade under the veranda, and we're just in the sun. And it must have been 38 degrees again, just sweltering, bro, in direct sunlight. And I'm thinking, fuck, like I'm happy for you guys, but I really do want this ceremony to be done with. And
You were saying that the wedding itself was good?
yeah, the wedding, it obviously, once it got a bit cooler, got 6 o'clock and the reception started, that was a bit more fun.
Free drinks?
Yeah, it was
Wonderful,
good.
wonderful.
And then we missed our bus back to Northam.
Oh, bus.
Yeah, they had a bus taking people who didn't stay on site
Yeah.
back to Northam.
So on site, I know you.
there were
you,
tents,
yeah.
like glamping tents. Fucking, it wasn't glamping.
You said glamping, yeah, they were brown.
They were, bro. I don't know why they wouldn't just lay some grass down.
Glamping in the Middle East, maybe.
It was. I wouldn't even. It was. It would. It's not even camping at that point. That's just. it was pretty poor, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you went there like and paid for it yourself for like a holiday, you'd be real disappointed.
You have that photo too, so I'll try and put it up.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I want them to see what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's not the best spot. And then we missed the bus and we just had to stay like in the house on a couch or something. Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't stay at the inn?
No, we didn't actually. I didn't actually sleep there because we missed the
Duke's.
bus. And you know, how else are you gonna? Fortunately, there's no Ubers or anything in Northam.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, overall it was all right. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. What would you rate your New Year's Eve?
7.
Okay.
It was good. Like,
Good for what
I
you,
was
like. It's the best you could have achieved this year with the late cancellations.
Yeah, it was just really hard. I wasn't trying to please people. I just wanted it to be, I guess, a good night for myself.
You just wanted something.
And Grace. Yeah, exactly. I wanted something, and we found something. And it is a good night because, you know, you go to a shit place, you're like, fuck, this is bad. Then you go to a nice place.
It must have been more fun than your last New Year's Eve, right?
It was much better.
Yeah.
Well, last New Year's Eve was one that we will just put back in the past and leave.
That's funny.
It wasn't good. But yeah, it was a step up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm sure next New Year's Eve will be a bit different.
Yeah, well,
Fingers
surely
crossed.
I think it's just about time.
It's starting to drag now, isn't it?
Let's just live with it.
Yeah.
We're all double vaxxed, you know. If you're an anti-vaxxer at this point, you know, good for
Unlucky,
you, but
yeah.
you know what, do your thing. We need to open, bro.
Yeah.
It's time.
I did see something I was talking
It's
about.
time.
And I'm not spreading misinformation. This is a fucking comment, right? So basically, there was a guy who put a post out, and he's not a nurse, but he works in that industry, right?
Yep.
The medical industry. And basically, he was saying anti-vaxxers, like, don't want medical help. Like, they don't want to get the vaccine. They don't want these, not remedies, but I guess they don't want to take precaution with the virus.
Yep.
And then they're seeking help as soon as they have the virus. Like, they're going to hospital going, oh, where's the staff at? When beforehand they weren't actually.
Yeah, see, that's a bit bullshit, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like, you got to pick, you know, if you're an anti-vaxxer, well then
Deal with it with your home
COVID
remedies.
ain't a thing, you know what I mean?
Rub a leaf on you, bruv. Get some essential oils from and minerals from
Go
the
pick
ground.
some nuts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your tea.
I always find that, like, Chinese medicine and stuff, I've never really delved into it, but there's a lot of people that are strong,
That live
like,
by it.
advocates by it. I've met a lot of, like, white Perth people who have said that they've, like, travelled to Asia,
Cures cancer, bro. Apparently.
used their remedies, and it worked.
I saw a TikTok about this today, actually. I think it was a Rothschild, right? That
Okay.
rich family. And it was one, they named the dude, whatever. And apparently he controlled, like, so they got famous and really rich. They control, like, oil or something. They were one of the first families that founded oil. And he ended up, because he was a billionaire, like, controls the medical industry by, in the early, like, 1900s, he placed his, like, thought, he convinced everyone that you needed oil. Somehow oil makes medicine in a way. It's
Right,
used,
yeah.
So to benefit him, he then would, like, give unis money and, like, the medical places money to preach his medicine.
Oh.
And the natural remedies got taken out of the books, bro.
Oh.
I also watched another thing. It was on the Full Send podcast. John Daly was on. He's an ex-golfer back in the day.
Was his son there as well?
Yeah, his son was there. They won a tournament together, father-son. They beat
That's
Tiger
cool.
Woods and his son. Tiger Woods' son's only like 12 years old, but, you know.
He was a gun.
He's insane,
Yeah.
bro. They were even like, yeah, he's ridiculous already. And John Daly has bladder cancer, right? And he goes, oh, they said, do you reckon there's a cure for cancer? And he goes, I know there is. He's like, 100, I can guarantee you there is, but our, like, modern, like, the Western world won't allow it because it's too much money, bro. And, like, natural remedies do work, but they just don't. And there's definitely a cure for cancer.
You just got to look harder.
And for someone, for him, who's been around billionaires and stuff, like, he probably, I was like, you sound like you know.
Yeah.
That's just
Well,
sad,
we've
bro.
always talked about it. We think that there
there
are
must
cures
be.
for these things, but, like, we donate all these money to, like, cancer institutes and stuff. And I still believe that they're looking for a cure, but then there is something
I think there's that
out
little
there.
1% at the top who do have the cure, and they go,
Yeah.
we can't. Like, we're making trillions off this, bro, of sick people.
Yeah.
It's actually a sad world.
It is. It really is a sad world.
It is,
but
bro.
It is what it is. We're going to have a little chat about Spider-Man. Like, this is
Yeah.
This isn't something that we would normally do.
No. We don't do movie reviews here that much. You know, we
No.
both watch a lot of movies and TV shows, so I think we have valid opinions.
There's a bloke from the UK who sends us a movie review every week.
He does, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't watch his
I watched one
unfortunately.
ever.
I also, before we go on to Spider-Man, I did watch House of Gucci recently as well.
Okay.
It bored me, so
All right.
I would
Is that at the movies?
Yeah, was at the movies.
Yeah, all right.
It had Lady Gaga in it, playing I don't know, Mrs.
Was she
Gucci.
good or no?
The acting was, they were all right, but
She
I
was
just
good in
I
the
just
other
thought it
movie.
was slow.
What was the
bro.
other movie that she was in?
That singing one with Bradley
Yeah,
Cooper.
Bradley
What's that
Cooper.
called? That was a good movie.
Greatest Showman? No, that was different.
That's Stu Jackman. Oh, it was like, it's not like the last song, but it's like something.
Oh,
How have we forgot that?
I don't know.
I can even remember the song.
It's a mad, sad movie.
It is a sad movie.
Really sad.
I can hear Bradley Cooper singing the
Yeah,
famous
yeah.
song of it.
Oh, well, we'll come back to it.
I have to remember it, bro. It's going to ruin me.
Should I Google it or not?
Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga. How, bro?
I'll
This is
find it, I'll find it.
disrespectful.
All right. Gaga, Cooper. The song's called Shallow.
Yeah. I can hear his voice clear.
Star
as day
is
in my head.
Born.
A Star is Born.
Good
Damn.
movie. That's a recommendation.
Yeah, watch that if you haven't. Yeah, don't watch House of Gucci. It was boring. I was literally in the cinema thinking, fuck me, when's this going to end?
Were you
'Cause
with Carly?
Yeah.
And you were just like, did she like it? Or was
She liked it a bit more than me,
So
but she
was it-
did see my...
was it like the creator of Gucci? What was it about?
It was about
The founder.
the son of the founder.
Oh,
And he kind of fell into being a part of it. He didn't really want to. And the wife, it's based on a true story. And then he met the wife who Lady Gaga played. They ended up sort of getting to the top. They divorced, and then she hired a hitman to kill him. Yeah.
And did that, and he got killed.
Yeah. And then she went to jail for 25 years, and now she's out. Apparently she's just like a cat lady in Milan, like that people see her around,
So
and she's like
Gucci's
crazy.
Built off this foundation of murder.
Yeah, there's no actual family like Gucci is. There's no one with the Gucci last name that works for them
Ooh.
anymore. So the family's been outed. But one of
That's
the daughters,
crazy.
the daughter got like $400 million.
Of what? Just the business?
Well, what happened? Obviously, her dad died
Oh,
because he
okay.
was about to get paid out for like 200 million. They wanted to fuck him off.
Yeah.
Dad died, and then the mum murdered him. Went to jail, so didn't get the money. So the daughter ended up getting paid out like 400 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, your dad's dead and your mum's are crazy, but $400 million heals fucking any wound, bro. My God, are you kidding me? Any wound.
I just realised that on our, we've left the other thing
It's dropped down
downstairs.
there, bro.
Okay.
But we'll grab it before we need to.
All right.
Because I don't know what these colours
Yeah,
represent
the
now.
soundboard, basically we have a little sheet that tells us what's what.
It's all
right now,
gone.
we
We'll
don't
just be
know.
guessing.
Yeah.
Voice messages they hear in court cases. But yeah, Spidey.
Okay, so Spidey. I watched Spidey and basically...
Massive expectations, by the way. I just heard it's the greatest film ever. That's all
Yeah.
I've been hearing.
Yeah, so I watched it with a couple of our mates.
Yeah.
Right? It was a night that you were busy and we went to the movies and I wasn't working.
Okay.
Right? So we've gone midweek and it was only, I don't know, a week after it came out.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I wasn't excited for the movie because I'm not a big superhero. I'm not a big fantasy person.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's about as far as it goes.
Yeah,
And
Harry
that
Potter's
is
fun.
pretty fantasy. But anyway,
Harry Potter's fun.
so Spider-Man was watched, right? Now I go in there having watched the other Spider-Mans, but not a fan. I'm not a big fan. I'm like, yeah, cool movies, but I'm not like a big supporter.
Yeah.
Sitting next to blokes who live and breathe it.
Yeah.
They love it,
Yeah.
right? So basically, they know that at the end you have to wait through the credits to watch the next scenes.
Oh, the
and shit.
post-scene shit? Yeah.
Did you say for that?
Yeah. Oh, I think I did. Yeah.
And it was ridiculous. You got to wait
They
5
always
minutes.
do that.
And then you get 30 seconds.
All the Marvel movies do that.
and there's
bro.
another 5 minutes and you get a minute. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I watched this movie and we were like having a discussion about this earlier. We were saying we both appreciated the fact that we understand why people think it's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Because the old Spider-Man were in it. And I think the nostalgia, I think everyone's really caught up in that. And just, they saw the two old Spider-Men and immediately they're like, that's a 10 out of 10 movie.
Yeah.
But the actual story and movie itself wasn't great.
It was backwards, bend over. It was...
Spider-Man, so, I haven't seen all the Avengers.
No.
At this stage,
Ew.
even though he's a bit younger, right?
Yeah.
He must know how to make a good decision. because didn't they save the world against that big dude?
Yeah.
Apparently they all got together and teamed up and saved the world, right? All these villains are there and he suddenly goes, no, let's save them.
Yeah, he's
let's
like,
give them another chance. What?
Spider-Man has a kind heart.
What? They're just trying to mature him out of nowhere?
Yeah.
What's
pissed
going
me
on?
off, right? So basically, there's going to be heaps of spoilers here. We're going to ruin the movie for you. If you
Aunt
haven't
May
seen it.
dies for no reason. That was just stupid. Like that was
Ridiculous.
I didn't even feel sad because I'm just like, well, that's just he's just an idiot. That's his fault. Like
it was his fault, and like everything that was
it
happening
was all just
his
stupidity.
fault.
And I'm like, he can't be an idiot if he's already been had 2 movies and all these Avenger
like,
things, bro.
They all deserve a second chance.
What?
But they're getting sent back to their universe where they're already dead.
Can't Doctor Strange just change? Like, my man's got all this power.
Yeah.
Where are all the other superheroes?
Where's the magic spells coming
Bro,
from?
where is everybody else?
Yeah. Vacation, mate.
And watch, everyone will make all these excuses. I actually Googled and they're like, oh, well, 3 of them are dead, 2 are retired. I'm like, retired? What? They fucking got a super fund, mate. What are you talking about retired? Just call up the fucking Avengers hotline.
Yeah.
We got, 4 loose. I don't know. What's that? Thor, come help, bro.
The second Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, very fruity bloke. Like he was very, very out there, very loving. When did it turn into Harry Potter? Walking into Dumbledore's dungeon, bruv.
Yep.
They're all doing spells. So I understand. Is it Doctor Strange?
Yeah. See, can't he just fix everything straight away?
And he was
my
like,
man's got unlimited power.
He's doing it. He's like, oh, don't talk while I'm doing the spell. Like,
he got punked by a kid. Yeah, you're telling me a little chat ruined the whole universe, and then he got stuck in somewhere like the upside down world.
what they call it, metaverse or something.
I don't know.
I don't know what
it
they
was.
call it.
The multiverse.
Yeah, it was everything's. Well, there's so many universes, and they're actually from another universe.
Crazy, right?
I understand, like people.
I think people just caught up. Like this movie, I've been told it's the greatest movie ever.
Yeah, greatest
It's got
ending
high
to
ratings. What did you say?
Some bloke from work said to me that it is the greatest final movie of a movie series of all time.
See, my man, what happened? And Marvel, right, has just created movies with massive cheap thrills that everyone buys into. Yeah. Oh my God, there's 25 famous actors on the screen.
Yeah.
Best movie ever.
Yeah.
But the actual story was silly, bro.
And you've got to look at,
They make Zendaya, and I get they're young, but they were a bit kiddie there.
They made them look real corny.
It's a bit like, I've watched this show Euphoria with Zendaya.
Yeah.
Completely different. She's like this, like drug addicted teen, and it's really good, right? It's like a drama. And then she just sees corny character. Like they're all they act like they're in college and they act like they're 14.
Yeah. The acting for that movie, they did well. Like
they're acting their role. I just think
I was
roles could have been written a
very
little bit
impressed
better.
by Tom Holland. Like
Yeah.
I do think that he's a good actor, and I haven't seen him in much else.
I've only seen him as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any other movies
So-
with Tom Holland.
I was impressed by the acting performance. Like you said, the plot, the
plot is silly.
storyline.
Like there was no movie to be made there. They just were
They
like, we need
really-
a third Spider-Man. What do
Money
we do?
grab, let's wrap it up.
Well, Doctor Strange can mess up this spell out
Yeah.
of nowhere. He loses all control, and then
Right at the end,
all the villains are back. What do we do? You know what? Spider-Man's going to mature. Let's change him.
why did he get an ultimatum at the end? It's like, everyone dies. Or like,
Yeah.
no. What was it? It was like,
Oh, it was like no
everyone
one knows
forgets-
who he is.
Yeah. Or what was the other thing?
Or I can't even remember.
Everything gets destroyed or something.
It was something like that, and he goes, "Yeah, I don't want anyone to know who I am." And what? They're just trying to make him all noble. All
And
of
then
a
I
sudden.
was pissed off. Man goes back to the coffee shop where she works, right?
How fucked up's this universe? How many time travel shit has happened in the Marvel world,
Yeah.
bruv? How is anyone up to date with this anymore?
Ridiculous.
There's got to be cracks in the road at this point.
Yeah.
Like the shit's crazy, bro.
But like now he's like Adam Sandler on 51st Dates at the end.
Yeah.
He's got to get this girl
Can't
back.
Doctor Strange can't he go back and say, "Oh, can you make everyone remember me again?" And he'll just whip up a potion, and everyone
That's
knows.
what I mean. That's
just
why
go back, hey Doc.
The other thing that I was annoyed with, like Harry Potter, like you've got wands, cast spells.
Since when are there limitations, bruv?
Yeah, the world is your oyster. Magic is real.
Doctor Strange he made that world where there was the buildings. It was like Inception. They copied Inception with that scene, and then he can do that, but he can't just, everyone knows who Spider-Man is. Wait, doesn't he forget who Spider-Man is now?
Yeah, he would do.
So what?
So, but he's still Spider-Man, isn't he?
Yeah, but no one knows
What a joke.
that Peter Parker's Spider-Man anymore. Even so, all the Avengers don't know.
What was up with those portals?
Where are all the other superheroes, bro?
You jump through the portal, you're in another universe.
Don't the other superheroes see on the news that, oh wow, New York's going a bit crazy, let's pop down and give Pete a hand, you know? We did save the world together. We defeated that big dude with the gauntlet. What's his name?
They sucked as a team too.
The big guy.
Oh, you said it earlier. Thanos.
Yeah, the big man with the big
ugly.
The big fisting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the thing? I've seen it in Zing. I've seen it in Zing.
I've seen KSI used to have one.
So I've only seen the first
Thanos.
two Avengers movies.
That's what he calls them, Thanos.
Thanos. I haven't seen the last two.
But
Maybe I got to watch them. But yeah, I'm just assuming. I think Spider-Man at this point, after all his adventures, would be a much better decision maker.
Yeah, I've always been a little bit wary of sci-fi movies. I'm never a massive fan of them.
I enjoyed the original Spider-Man. I've watched them.
Yeah, but that was more. It sounds silly. It was more realistic.
No, it was.
Than
It
this
wasn't.
one.
Yeah, and then I think the Andrew Garfield ones. I've only seen one of them, but I don't remember. And then with this Marvel thing, I've probably seen 25% of all of them combined. Isn't there like 30 movies or something?
I've probably seen about 9% then.
Yeah, I've seen an Avengers and a couple of.
So look, our opinion is our opinion.
Yeah, I just think it was overdone. I think
Grow up.
everyone's a little bit obsessed with all the Spider-Man there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
rewatch it and actually the story, the plot of the movie. It's weak. A bit weak.
For Marvel and for Spider-Man lovers, it was made for them. It's a Spider-Man lovers masterpiece.
Well, even it started 10 minutes in, and Carly turns to me and goes, "Oh, is this a kids movie?" And I was like, I can honestly, I do see where you're coming from.
That's already a shot.
Yeah,
at the movie
because the older Spider-Man were definitely like teen young adult movies for sure. It gives that vibe. And as soon as she said that, I thought, yeah, they are. I can see like the relationships between Zendaya and stuff is kiddish. And I guess it's meant to be that way, which is okay. But
my favourite Spider-Man was the cartoon series at 6 a.m. when I was a kid.
I used to
I'd
bang,
wake up,
bro.
Spider-Man,
yeah,
Spider-Man.
That Spider-Man was a gangster. I wonder what he's up to these days. See, if that was him, bro, he would have easily made the right choice. Yeah, we'll just send him back. See you later, lads.
Been swinging through ropes.
Aunt May
619.
Hot auntie would have been alive still.
Yeah.
She died for no reason.
No, I felt real sorry for her. She was nice.
Peng Ting gone for a waste, bro. That's sad.
For a waste, man.
Now, what's that? So are those Spider-Man done now? Is there no more?
I think it's it, eh?
Is Tommy done as Spider-Man?
He can't come back. And then Tom Holland's going, I'd love to see the next Spider-Man be a female. And I was like,
yeah,
Spider-Woman.
Maybe a Spider-Woman. Yeah, I just feel like it'd be like,
Wonder Woman was okay because that was made a while back. Like
if they made a Wonder Man, it'd be a bit.
Well, that's Spider-Man. I think Wonder Woman is Spider-Man's like
alter ego. Yeah, I don't think don't think
alter ego. It's not cross-dresser, man.
I don't think we need a Spider-Woman.
No, I think they've done what they have.
I wonder who the next Spider-Man's going to be. There'll be another one in 3 years. There will be, bro. They keep recycling superheroes. They just change the actors.
That's like what you were saying about Fast and Furious. It's going to be Fast and Furious 28 before we know it.
28, bro. They'll be on Mars or something. Talking about family.
That's the thing. The last couple Fast and Furiouses have
I haven't even watched the latest one, and
I haven't seen the latest one.
I was obsessed with them, bro.
But I just saw the trailer, and it was like it gets too crazy.
My man, hooked on in the trailer, hooked on to a helicopter and swung off a cliff, onto another cliff, and he just looked at his girl and was like,
I love the classics. What's your favourite Fast and Furious?
Oh wow, all the early ones, like the first 3, 1, 2, and 3 are great. Number 5's good. Okay. When they do the big heist in Brazil, I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
That was cool.
I do like Tokyo Drift.
It's great, bro.
I know it's a different set of actors.
No, but it's just like they've captured Tokyo so good.
And it's more realistic driving scenes.
It makes you feel like you're there. And like the scenes, the
song as well.
Oh yeah, iconic stuff. Yeah, Tokyo Drift's great.
So yeah. Let's get stuck into some voice messages. We don't know what to press, so we're just going to stop it and we'll come back into it.
I got to find that thing.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Hey guys, I'm back. I've actually just been thinking, when you fucking wash your clothes, where does the dirt go? I'm sorry, where does it go? Where the hell does all the shit, muck, dirt, everything go? Please help me.
I think we've got this without even Googling it.
I actually found out about this about a month ago.
Yep.
But what are you going to say?
I was thinking, I've never connected a washing machine,
Mm-hmm.
but is there a hose at the back of the washing machine that connects to something?
Yep, there is one. We have one that goes out into the grass.
And I'm guessing that's where the shit goes. It gets caught up in water and then gets taken out into the grass or into drainage system.
What I learned is that the dirt from the clothes, the washing powder and solution that we put in, dissolves all of the dirt. So
and then it all goes into the,
So it's not like, let's get a formal answer.
How's that? We've just answered something
And
scientifically,
we never
bruv.
do that. Washing machine, where does
welcome to
dirt
everyone. We
go?
should start like a science thing.
The answer is quite simple. When your clothes are soaked in water in the washing machine, the dirt dissolves into the water with the help of detergent. When the water is drained away, the dirt drains away with it. It is it's transported through pipes into the sewers. Well, ours would just go out the back into something. Yeah.
There you go.
So there you go. Thanks.
Science with Jamo and Dylan.
Next question. Chumps.
Oi, lads, so bummed I'm not from fucking Perth, so I could join your fucking
He said this
party.
at 1 a.m.
It's
What's
not
he
a New
saying?
Year's party, is it? But I am so fucking bummed that I can't join your party because if it was in Adelaide, I would be there in a fucking heartbeat. I would pay fucking $50 to be there, but like $10 is a fucking bargain. But if you ever have a party in Adelaide, which from what I've heard of your podcast, you won't. But if you ever have a party in Adelaide, I'll be the first one there because fucking everyone underrates you guys so much in my state, and I'm so upset about that because I just want to have a fucking night out with you blokes. So I'll be in Perth at some point this year. Because it's 2022 now.
This is Jimmy.
Fucking love you cunts.
Jimmy. That might have been hard to hear, but I just thought it was very entertaining how fucked up he was. 1 a.m. on Tuesday.
On a Tuesday?
Tuesday morning. And he was going,
But he was saying basically he'd love to come to our party.
loves
He'd pay
us.
$50 to come to the party. And if we have one in Adelaide, he was saying they underrate us in Adelaide.
I think he said they rate us.
Oh, they rate us.
He has a
Sorry.
part two. I haven't listened to this.
Oh, here we go.
Forget what I said in the last one. I'm fucking bummed that I'm not from Perth, so I can't go to your fucking New Year's Eve. No. I'm bummed I'm like Roden but I'm bummed I can't go to your fucking party that's coming up January 11th, I want to say.
Feb 11th.
Can't remember. But I want to say, if you ever had a party in Adelaide, I would be the first one there. I reckon, because I've tried to get so many people down here, to listen to your podcast, but for some reason they won't listen to it. And everyone that I've had listen to your podcast with me has said that it's fucking sick. So I don't know what's wrong with them that they don't listen to more. But they won't. But if I could find a plane to go down to Perth right now, I fucking would. But,
Bro, the acoustics he has on in the background, country. What did you say to him?
Like this bloke. I said, appreciate it, brother. We'll swing through Adelaide one day.
What did he say?
He said, nice lads, keen for that. The clubs are good here. Don't know why everyone shits on us.
Oh, maybe he's overhyping it. He seems like a very excited boy.
He does seem like he's having a good life.
Jesus. On a Tuesday night. I hope everything's okay.
We had a dude, right? Quickly, he goes, is finding out your girlfriend of nearly 2 months, finding out that she's rude to her parents a good reason to break up with her? Massive ick for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not good.
And we said, what does she do? So he goes, she doesn't clean her dishes. I don't clean my dishes. To be honest, I don't either. Doesn't know how to use a washing machine. Yeah, I mean, I know how to use one, but I don't really care if someone doesn't. She gets her parents to do everything for her and she's not appreciative of all. And then I said, is she peng? He goes, body is leng, face is dead. And I said, bro, did you just say your girl's face is dead? He goes, I used to think she was perfect, but after the ick, you know how it is, just not the same.
You can't be going around
So
calling
was
your
her,
girl's
I'm gonna
face
say, so was her
dead.
face always dead and you were blind? Or are you being harsh because of the ick?
I think, oh, jeez. That's horrific. You can't say that about your girlfriend.
That her face is dead,
Why?
bro.
He's been with her for 2 months. He obviously hasn't thought that for 2 months. What do they say? It's like love is like beer goggles or whatever.
Rose tinted glasses
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
That's a mad thing.
that's a bit harsh, bro. Like, if
can't
she's
be-
nice to you, maybe her parents are rude to her.
Yeah, you don't know the situation.
A lot of older people aren't respectful of young people. They have
We
that,
we have noticed
they have
that.
that fucking thing. Oh,
It's an
I'm not
ego.
respect old. Well, no, if you're not a good person or respectful, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck that you're
Gonna
old.
cop that back.
Bruv, what have you done? Survived a little bit longer than me. Good for you. What the fuck? Modern medicine. It's easy to survive. It'd be weird if you didn't. Are you kidding me?
All right, chaps. Message from Coventry. If you got a load of like few-month-old babies and like put them in a bubble where like food and water and stuff was sorted, would they develop their own language? And like, how many years would it take for that language to be like translatable? And also, at what point do you reckon they'd start like the new generation? Like, what age do you reckon they'd get to when they'd start having babies? Also, keep up the good work.
Bro, that's the most left field question of all time from Coventry. And I was thinking, okay, English lad, he's probably going to talk about partying.
Yeah.
If you got babies in a bubble, that's a great question.
I think they
You
would
both
start.
follow Daniel Sturridge. There you go.
That's cool. I reckon.
They obviously would make their own language or form
Yeah,
of
no, for
communication.
sure they would. It could be similar to how monkeys communicate,
Yeah.
where it's hard for them to formulate words.
would probably be more sound and point.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sound
Sounds
and point.
exactly. I think they would start reproducing at a young age.
Because they wouldn't know what, like, as soon as they could, it would happen. Because,
Exactly.
you know,
As soon as this person has grown up to maybe 13.
it was like back in the day, what used to, not, I'm talking hundreds or thousands years
yeah.
ago. It used to happen when they, women would reproduce
as
when,
soon as
they could.
And
that was the
that's
way
like
it
when
was.
guys, as soon as they can get their willies hard, they'll be like,
and that
let's
was
put it somewhere.
the norm. That was society norm,
Exactly. So I think they wouldn't have any form of. I guess what they would carry is
They'd have completely different morals and stuff as well.
exactly, but you would get some stuff passed down from your parents.
Like, we should set this up.
Also on like genes and DNA and stuff. You and I have both completed a DNA test.
Yeah, ancestry.
We're waiting for the results.
Non-sponsored, unfortunately.
Could be a while.
I think it's going to be a long time, bro.
Anyway, when we get them back, we'll let you know. It has a breakdown of where you're from and where your heritage is and stuff.
What's what?
It'll be interesting. Mine will just be England, Scotland, Ireland.
There might be a few surprises in there, like a cheeky little
Whack a Jamaica in
Thailand
there.
or something as
Nah,
well.
I don't want that.
You don't want no Thai?
Nah, I'm no ladyboy. I reckon you're going to have some Italian. You're going
Yeah.
to have some. What's your dad's?
I think I might
parents
have a
and
bit
stuff?
of. I think maybe English. I think they might be.
Yep.
I think. I feel like everyone in Australia, you'd have to have a little bit of that in you.
A little bit of colonizer.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the way it is.
Little
Or
bit of off
prisoner,
the boat.
depending on
Yeah.
You might have been on the prisoner side of things, which is a bit better. So
Yeah.
sent halfway across the world for stealing some bread.
Oh well, happens, man.
It happens. But yeah, that was an interesting question.
It was very left field, like you said.
I think they would just I don't know, they create their own world.
for sure.
Hey boys, I was wondering, do you reckon when like cavemen got hit in the balls, their mates would laugh or not? Like, yeah.
That's a good question too.
I reckon. I think some
Yeah.
things would have been funny forever.
Universally funny, like it's sort of like a reflex. If you see someone run and fall over, everyone will start giggling.
Yeah.
I think that's something that hasn't been created recently.
I think that's just been everyone's seen that and gone, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and the laughing might be different. Like this is one thing I just thought about. Did cavemen laugh? How did that? Was it more like, I don't want to make the noise. It would come off as quite racial.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been a bit more,
Yeah.
animalistic.
Yes.
I saw a video the other day,
Yeah.
and it was this family. They're an incest family, right? And they're all fucked up. They're like a hick family in the middle of nowhere in
Okay,
America,
yeah,
like
yeah.
proper. I'm talking like genuine deformities. I
Yeah,
don't know
oh,
why I'm laughing,
yeah.
but they were just so messed up. And the dude walks in, and the guy like barks,
Oh, yep.
like, and that's how he communicates.
Oh, right.
But like, and I'm talking his face is like, you know, the eyes
Labrador.
are going there.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
show you it after. It's something insane that how these, and obviously, you know, that's what happens when you're in the middle of nowhere with heavy inbreeding. It's just bound to happen.
Yeah.
Lots of, which is sad, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look, the way I see it is...
It's a crazy world.
It is crazy, and it really scares me.
But even though he was obviously deformed and could bark, he was communicating. He was pretty into it. He's going like, roof, roof, roof.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, honestly. Still smoking a cigarette, though.
Oh.
Chewing tobacco.
Right.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
the same. I think it's might be even worse for you, actually, but I don't know.
Interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Hey boys, just got a cheeky confession for you.
Cheeky.
Bit of a funny story as well. So about 2.5 years ago, I went out clubbing with a couple of my mates from work and schoolmates. We went into Brisbane. We'd had a few pre-drinks and we were pretty sloshed before we even got out. And we were at all these clubs. Can't even remember where we were, but I was starting to hook up with this guy, and he's like, "Oh, let me take you home." So drunk me was like, "Oh yeah, like that sounds really good." Got in an Uber, went back to his place, and we started like making out and whatever. And his phone started ringing, and just it would not stop ringing. He's like, "I'm so sorry, I have to get this." His crazy ex was ringing him, and I was like, "Nah, fuck this, I'm leaving." So I get dressed, and he's like, "Oh, I'll call you an Uber," and I was like, "No, it's fine." Anyway, he called me a taxi. And I can't even make this up, but I literally went to walk. It was like a Queenslander, so there were fucking stairs. And I went to walk down these stairs in the dark, and I absolutely stacked it. I proper fell over in front of him and the taxi guy, and I was so close to crying. By this point, I'd basically sobered up, and my knee was gushing out blood. There was fucking blood everywhere. Anyway, I got in the taxi. I'm like, I'm fine. Got in the taxi, got to the clubs, went back to the clubs because I was like, fuck this, I'm going out to party. Went back to the clubs, and everyone was asking me if I was okay. And then I went home with someone else and slept with them as well. Anyway, boys, love the funny, keep up the good work.
Gushy girl.
Well, she loves that too.
She
was
does.
real proud of herself.
She really is. And now that's a question we asked on the last show. We were like, what is an appropriate reason to go back out? Now,
Yeah.
you sort of got a feel for this bloke, but he's got to handle the crazy ex better. He's got to just block her.
Yep.
You block a couple numbers, the phone call won't come. You know what I mean? So it's his wrongdoings that have got himself in that situation. Unlucky. And now she's with another guy.
Yeah, my man's accepting calls from crazy.
Yeah.
Mate, turn it off.
Exactly.
How about you put your phone on silent?
Yeah. It's
The phone-
nighttime. It's bedtime.
Bro, do not disturb. You can click it.
Night and night.
Crazy.
So, yeah, she's gone
She
out and
sounded
got
like she
some
had a
more.
fun night. She did say that the dude also kept asking what was wrong with her knee, like what happened. I'm guessing
Okay. Yeah, which
I'm not
is
sure if
fair
she gave
enough.
the truth in that situation or not.
Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't because then it would.
Yeah, he might be like,
complicate
oh,
things.
wow, they must have been going at it, you
Yeah.
know?
So
like,
we're a truth teller. Well, we are truth tellers, but that's, yeah.
all right, we've got a bit of stolen identity things here.
Ooh.
This is a weird one, bro.
All right.
This is a weird one.
Hey boys, loving the potty. Just want to get your opinion on something. Currently getting real bored, so I thought I'd send in a little question for you. So a mate of mine started dating this chick a little while ago, and she's probably, to give you a bit of context, she's probably like a year or two younger than him. So she's about 20. And one day I was scrolling through Instagram, and all of a sudden I see like 10 posts in a row with her name on it, right? So I followed him, but I didn't follow her. And next thing I know, there's 10 posts all with her name on it, and I'm going, what's this? So I click on the profile, and it's all her, like it's her name. She's changed the bio, like all the pictures are of her and her friends and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, well, that's weird. Like, so I search for his name and I see that I'm not following him. So I've realised that they've swapped Instagram accounts. So
he had more followers. He had about like maybe 2,000 and something, and she had about 600. So now he's got 600 followers, and she's got, I just checked then to refresh my memory, she's up to about 3,000 now. I'm trying to do the whole influencer thing, like even trying to start a shitty clothing company and whatnot. But yeah, boys, let me know your thoughts, and loving the potty, keep it up. Just a little add-on to that, I unfollowed her and started following him, just because, I mean, I wasn't following her in the first place, so why would I? But in my opinion, look, if he doesn't give a shit about his Instagram, then sure, you know what I mean? Do whatever you want. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care. But I don't know. What I will be interested to see is if they break up, who keeps the Instagram accounts, you know? Because he's worked hard for those followers, done something right. She obviously couldn't. So, you know, that'll be interesting. Anyway.
That's weird, hey?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that before.
I haven't either. It's something that's blowing my mind.
So she's gone, oh, babe, look, can I have your Instagram? I really want some followers.
And he's just let her. It's,
And my guy's let her like a wimp.
But maybe he was like, no, like this will really be good for you. Like, you start your
Yeah, of
influencer
course,
journey.
babe.
But I'm just trying to wrap my head around the reasons why. So is it boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, and she wants more followers.
And he's just given up 2,000 for 600. I guess it's not a big deal.
He must not care, but she must.
Yeah, like, is she
Is
asked
she
the
only
question?
dating him because he has 2K followers? She's gone, wow, I could have capitalised on this loser. No offence to your mate. And then she just keeps working her way up. Like, next she cracks on with the dude 20K.
I want
She's
some
like,
more
look.
info about that one. That's really interesting. It's something that we've never heard before.
Nah, that's one of the weirdest things ever. That's some therapy
Especially
shit.
when the two people know each other and they're switching accounts.
Yeah, that's
If it was
odd.
like some
'Cause
blackmail
then won't all
Nigerian
the like all her friends aren't going to be following unless she goes, I've got a new account, guys. What?
Yeah.
Weird.
Is it controversial to say that red peas are for chicks and green peas are for boys? I feel like that's just, it just looks better. Like, for chicks it's red peas, and then for guys it's green peas, and it like, kind of gives me the ick if it's the other way around.
So she sees a lad on his red peas.
Yeah.
She gets the ick, bro.
No, I can completely see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
It's one of the
It's-
rare
it's
times where I
interesting,
think
right?
it's real. Like, the boy with green peas, it seems right.
But if you see a dude with some red peas, you're like,
You're a beginner.
whoa, what's
You should
going
have
on?
L's at this point.
And then like you see a girl with green peas, it's like, that's weird.
Too
like,
mature.
The Suzuki Swift should have red peas on it.
Yeah, it's not working with my eyes.
I don't get it, you know?
It's not computing. So yeah, some
She's a smart lady, isn't she?
gender
Abby.
peas. Gender peas. I wonder
So
how
she's
she
never
thought of
dating a
that.
dude on the red pea. She's
Oh,
going,
no
no,
way.
that's disgusting.
No, it could be an age thing too. Like a girl likes to be a year or two younger.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, this is a court case, but I guess it's not a court case anymore. But anyway, he I remember the story. His mate started seeing his ex-girlfriend.
his
Right?
mate started seeing this bloke's ex.
Yeah, yep. So, you know, it's like your mate dating your
Yeah,
ex-girlfriend. They ended up all on a big camping trip together. He snapped and they started getting in a fight. And he goes, lost the fight, by the way. Sounds like something that would happen to Brendan Lear. So his mate is dating his ex-girlfriend and beat him up. And you can see he's taken a few beatings there.
I want to ring him right now and see how he feels about that statement.
Hello.
Hey mate, you're on the Jamo and Dylan show.
Hello, how are we?
Good mate.
At work at the moment.
We get requests for you all the time, Brandon.
Huh?
People want you to come back on.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I want, but it doesn't happen.
Well, you need to have the stories.
Well, have you
mate.
still got... Because obviously...
I've got like millions. I got new ones. I got
You got,
big
but
ones as well.
you're a taken man. I thought your life's dried up a bit.
No, my life has flipped.
Oh.
Really?
There's been a lot of drama going on lately. There's been a fight. There's been a lot of drama, a lot of tea.
And you're ready to share it all?
Oh yeah, I reckon I'll probably get a lot of shit, but that's part of the tea.
Should we have him on?
Let's have
Would you like
that.
to come on next week, Brandon?
Yeah, would you like
Would you like to come on next week?
Next week. What? Next week Thursday?
We can do whatever
Well,
day,
yeah,
Thursday
I
or
guess we
Friday.
can.
Yeah. Well, if we do Thursday, I can book it off then.
Okay,
If you do Friday, can you book that off or not?
Yeah, no, Friday's probably an easier day anyway, so I can book that off.
Yeah, that'll be good.
done. Brandon Lear next week, the 3rd episode. Is he the first 3, Pete? Lucky
Yeah.
Harrow may have been on 3
I have, like, a
times.
big list as well of like all my topics.
Bro,
Okay,
people
write
are going to
them down.
love
Because
this.
I will.
we rang you because this bloke actually mentioned you. I'm not sure if he's even from Perth, but he had a story where his ex was started to see his best friend,
Yep.
Right.
right? And then this bloke snapped at his best friend and started whacking him. Was it a camping trip?
Yeah, they were on a big friend camping trip.
Right,
They
so
got in a fight.
So they've got into a fight. The bloke has snapped. He starts whacking his mate, and then he gets beaten up by his mate who's taken his girl.
And he said, yeah.
sounds like something that would happen to Brandon.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably be the one getting beaten up.
Beautiful.
Anyway, well, we'll see you on next Friday. So book that off, and
Yep.
yeah, you can
Mate,
share your stories.
How's work?
Stories. Plenty of stories.
How's work? Dylan asked.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright. I just want to get the fuck out of here. It's hot. We have to wear these stupid masks.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Well, we'll see you next week.
Alright.
Enjoy
Have a
work.
good day. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
There we go, everyone. The most requested guest to come. Like people,
It's
and he hasn't
because-
been on for ages.
Exactly.
And people go like, no, we need Brandon back.
We've let the stories marinate. Now, he's a bloke who's very controversial. He'll say things that are horrific.
He's
right?
good to be around. He's nice energy. I like
Yeah.
having him in the indoor team. He's a good goalie.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's on next week. That'll be very interesting. And hopefully, 1, we can get an indoor win next week.
Yeah.
And 2, it's a good show. If he says that he's got a list, I believe him. Right? And he said he's been in a fight lately. So that's interesting.
Very interesting.
Another interesting thing about him is that early days of the podcast, we wanted to tee up a fight between him and Cole.
Yep. And now
right?
they're buddies.
Now
bro.
they're literally really
now
good
Cole's
friends.
is
His
Brandon's
PT.
PT, and also Cole is the manager of our indoor team.
Yep.
They're like best friends now.
You know, Brandon got up to like 116 kilos or 118
yeah,
kilos.
he's lost some kg. He'll be looking slim. All the ladies will be coming for him.
Yeah.
Casey's gonna have to fight him off, bro. You know, with her fists. And we got one court case. One
All right,
court
cool.
case.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
All right.
All right. Hey boys, love the potty. Got a court case for you. So one of my mates has been dating her boyfriend for nearly 3 years and has never had an orgasm, not even on her own. So through their whole relationship, she's been faking orgasms every time and he has absolutely no clue. No shame to her whatsoever because I know some girls struggle with this, but you'd think after so long she'd have to tell him. Or is she in too deep that it's best left unsaid? What are your thoughts?
You got to bring it up. You can't be living a life without pleasure.
We both follow Frenchie, so there you go,
you
our
go.
mate. But yeah, I think we've preached this, and TikTok have taken us down for this, and they'll probably take this
They
down
have.
again. I think you've just got to be honest with each other. Let them know.
Yeah, you do.
Tell the bloke what to do better. You know what.
He's not going to be happy about the 3 years of faking.
Well, maybe she if she hasn't done it herself, maybe she needs to do that herself
Yeah.
to know what she likes,
Yeah.
and then share that knowledge with him. You know, teach him, bruv.
I don't mind that. It is something
You got to
that-
let the guy know what you like.
Exactly. It is something. I find it strange when
Yeah.
people don't know if it happened or not.
Yeah.
You should know.
Well, maybe
that
some dudes
they're-
aren't open to learning,
I
but
know,
they should be.
But there's feelings, there's movements, there's
Yeah, like
vibrations.
how can they not tell it's fake? Like how does it? Unless these women are A class, unless they're like these
Then
A
again,
plus actresses.
He's been with this person for 3 years. Maybe he hasn't had many other partners or chance to experiment like that.
But my dude's oblivious, bro.
Now, it's been 3 years. You've got to get something sorted now.
My guy's he's Tom Holland as Spider-Man, bro. Oblivious,
Making poor choices.
making poor choices. Damn.
But yeah, she deserves to have them
Yeah, I think
And-
it can happen if they just work together.
for sure. There's different ways.
3-year relationship.
Remedies.
This is crazy, bro.
You can find out things about
Natural
each other.
remedies, bruv.
Yeah, natural. Yeah, you just figure out. Sometimes it can be as little
Likes
as a
and wants.
movement,
Yep,
a
anything.
particular motion. Flow like the ocean.
Just try it out.
So yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, we've got Brandon on next week.
That's a big
that'll
episode.
be send in your questions for
Yeah,
him.
questions, voice messages, whatever you want for
Be Leah,
Yep,
highly anticipated, highly requested, and we'll get him on for your entertainment purposes.
should be good.
Big love. Have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.